And we're streaming. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Brian Stable, Director of Music here at Coraopolis United Methodist Church. We're having some technical difficulties with me. I'm having trouble getting our new Mevo to connect to our Wi-Fi and to make it all happen. But we have Don Posey here with us today. We're going to take a few minutes. We're going to share this feed if you want to share the live stream. We encourage all of you, if you like what you hear today, we're going to post a link in just a few moments that you can donate. And then we will get started in just about 2 or 3 minutes. Sorry for the delay. Shane and Lauren, I miss you guys drastically and desperately. I'm definitely a boomer. It's true. I'm totally booming it today. So, Don, while we're sharing this feed and getting it up and ready to go, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you originally from?
So, I'm originally from Missouri, from Kansas City.
Kansas City?
I've got some Kansas City peeps watching right now, like my sister. And hopefully my parents are also watching. I moved to Pittsburgh, 11 years ago.
11 years.
I've been here a long time now. This is home.
So you've been here almost as long as I have. I've been here going on, this will be my 16th year, I think, in Pittsburgh, so it's been a while.
Time goes by that fast.
Yeah, it is. It's really amazing, isn't it?
Wow, I've been here forever. So yeah, in my real life, in the before times, I played with Pittsburgh Opera and Pittsburgh Ballet, and I also have a chamber group called Cassia Ensemble.
Right, we know Cassia. You guys have been here.
With my girls, so I helped co-found the group with Katya Jampaladian and Miko Wadden, and we are an all-female chamber ensemble, and our mission is to promote female entrepreneurship in the arts through quality, collaboration, and performance.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. We are so glad to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. I'm out of my house.
You're out of your house. You're in pajamas.
I'm in pajamas.
Now, part of the reason we're doing these in pajamas is because we started a fundraiser, well, not really a fundraiser, a food drive. We were collecting jams and jellies for the CCD, which is our Community Development Association. We run a food bank and a community garden, lots of great things for the community. And we started doing pajama jams to collect jam. Speaking of jams, Bach is one of my favorite jams of all time. So you're going to play some Bach for us to get us started?
Start off bonus Bach, previously unannounced Bach, but yes, I'm going to start with Bach. I'm going to do the first movement from the G minor sonata, and it's the first piece of unaccompanied Bach that I learned when I was really young. So,
awesome.
And as added bonus, I brought my Baroque bow to play with. I'm playing on a modern violin, but I think Bach's way easier to play with the Baroque bow. So
awesome. All right, I'm going to go take a seat, and I can't wait to hear this. was just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. I don't feel like I want to play with you after that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, that
Get
was
up
so
in here.
stunning.
We're
I'm
gonna
coming,
do
I'm
this.
coming. Well, so you mentioned that you brought a Baroque bow.
I did.
What's the primary difference between a Baroque bow and a modern bow?
A Baroque bow is shaped in sort of a concave shape. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah.
So the stick of the bow bends outwards, and on a modern bow, the stick bends down.
Ah, so it's convex.
Mm-hmm. Concave.
Oh, concave.
I don't know.
Convex? I don't know, whichever one.
You know
it
what
goes
I'm
like
saying.
this.
You know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say.
And the frogs are different. So the bottom of the bow is very different. It's different, and the weight is really different. So the weight on a modern bow is sort of bottom heavy, and you have to work more at the tip to get an even sound. And Baroque bows are generally just way lighter. So if you're playing like fast Bach or anything from the Baroque era, it's kind of like driving a Ferrari rather than maybe an Oldsmobile.
Okay,
Yeah.
really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And you mentioned your violin is 100 years old?
It's over 100 years.
Over 100 years old.
So
Tell us about your instrument.
So my violin was made in 1909 by Celeste Perotti and Cremona in Italy, and it's cool because it's got a one-piece back, which I think is super cool and pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Some violins have a line down the middle, so that's kind of a specialty of this particular maker is to do one-piece backs. And I've had it for a long time. I got really lucky. I found it when I was like 21, and it's been my instrument since.
Really?
Yeah, it's rare for that to happen, so I got lucky
Wow.
with that. But when it did turn 100, I did a recital celebrating its 100th birthday.
Oh, awesome.
And so I picked pieces that were written in 1909, composers who were born in 1909, composers who died in 1909. Things like that.
That's so much
Yeah.
fun.
So
Awesome. Now, where did you study?
I went to Cincinnati Conservatory Music.
Is that where you met Katia?
Yeah, we went to school together. We didn't know each other well in school, but we knew who each other were. And we overlapped a little bit at Cincinnati.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, you mentioned you have an Italian violin.
Mhm.
Can we play French music on that?
Absolutely, because I have some French heritage, so I think
Okay, so then it's
we'll make
okay.
it work.
So we're gonna play some
Actually-
Debussy now.
My bow is French.
Oh, your bow is French. There we go. Perfect. We're going to play perhaps one of Debussy's, we'll call it Debussy's greatest hit. I think everybody knows Clair de Lune. For you pianists out there, I've got to be very honest with you. This is so strange for me because Dawn has all the melody notes. I'm just simply playing. So it's a little strange. It's going to work. I think this will happen, right?
Oh yeah,
Let's
it's
do
gonna
this.
happen. We know how it goes.
Let's play some Debussy. Sing along. Hum along at home. Can't go wrong. It can't go
Good
wrong.
stuff.
It's good stuff. The man knew how to write a tune, didn't he?
He did. He knew how to make it.
He knew how to make it happen.
Make the feels.
He knew how to do it, I'll tell you. That was absolutely beautiful. Although it's strange,
I know it felt weird for you.
it felt so
I really
weird.
appreciate you.
I just wanted to go, but I couldn't, I just went,
I did it for you.
you did it for me. That's what friends are for. That's what we should have done. In good times, in bad times, I'll be yours. That would be great. Maybe
Next
not.
time. Next recital.
Next recital.
Let's do it.
Next recital. Hey, speaking of next, we're going to be doing some Schubert now.
Yeah. Schubert.
Did Schubert write a lot for the violin?
He wrote some sonatas. He wrote a lot of string quartets.
Yeah.
Lots of string quartets.
Lots of string quartets.
And these are nice. It's a set of 3 sonatas. And they're not very hard. They're just really well crafted and charming. You
Yeah.
know? Like that really classic sort of bubbly Schubert charming sort of vibe, which is nice.
Awesome. So we're going to be playing the 4th movement
Yes.
of the third sonata in G minor. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything you want to say about it before we dig in, or anything you want to tell folks at home watching?
Well, I did just learn this about 2 weeks ago, so that's fun. And I've had these sonatas in my library for a long time. And I picked them out because when you contacted me to do this, and first I was like, I'm just going to play some Bach. And then I was like, wait a second, that's all I've been doing for the last 2 months. I'm playing unaccompanied Bach by myself in my living room, and now I can play with a human being.
There's something so special about doing this, even though it's just 2 of us in the room. It just feels good.
It's different. It's different when you can make music with another person. So I kind of tore through my entire music library to kind of find stuff that I could play that I knew or could learn quickly, and I played through all these sonatas, and I liked this movement the best. So
Awesome.
here we are.
Well,
And it takes some very interesting harmonic turns. It starts in G minor, but then it does some other stuff at the end, which I think is really cute.
yeah.
In a nerdy way.
Yeah, totally. And some historians might say that this actually isn't in G minor because of what it does.
Exactly.
But we're going to keep it in G minor, shall we?
For a little while.
Let's do it.
Okay.
It's just sprightly and energetic and fun.
And simple and like.
But elegant.
Yeah.
And I love that ending, the surprise.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we're back.
Right.
We're back. It's great.
And it changes character every 4 bars.
Yeah. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful little gem of piece.
Yeah.
Now, I was happening to read through your bio, and I noticed that you also play, among all of your other ensembles, with the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra.
You do play with the Wheeling Symphony.
I was with the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra as their education manager right out of college.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's so
and
cool.
it was funny. Rachel Warby, did you ever work with Rachel?
I did not have the pleasure.
No. Rachel heard me play at a master class, and she said, immediately, you know, as a senior in college, she said, forget what you're doing next year, you're coming to work for me. And so that was that.
That's
And
so cool.
I did that for about 4 months, and then I started teaching. But the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, you know, for a town the size of Wheeling,
Yeah.
35,000 people, to have world-class players in a tiny little town with an amazing hall.
Yeah, the hall's doing good.
Oh,
Surprisingly.
that hall is just
It's
stunning.
big.
It's
huge.
massive.
Yeah.
We actually used to rent that hall for my elementary school Christmas and spring pageants,
That's
you
so
know?
cute.
Oh yeah, and we would have 3,000 people in that place, packed. It was
Wow.
great.
Now, if we could get the Wheeling Symphony packed like that next season.
That'd be something, that'd be something.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, hey, we've got one more piece. I want
Yeah.
to thank you so much
No.
for
This
coming
is
today. This has been so much fun. I'm just going to tell folks at home. So we normally at this time, I would give a little plug saying if you've liked what you've heard, donate to our jam drive or to our cereal drive. But we don't have that going on currently. So if you do like what you've heard, we ask you to please click share. We ask you, there's a little link that I gave for giving if you would like to give $5 or $10. These recitals are funded through our benefactors, our folks at home watching. So thank you so much to all of our concert goers today. I'm sorry that I couldn't get the technology to work. Lauren and Shane, I'm hanging my head in shame. But I hope the phone was okay and it didn't drop or lag or anything. But we are working at the church here with the CCD Community Garden. We have 2 plots and we are currently looking for volunteers, so if you'd like to help out that way, you're more than welcome. If you would like to give money to that endeavor, just click on that link that I posted, and under the link you will select special, and then you can type in CCD, and that will tell us everything we need to know to get funds to them. So,
Great.
yeah. Hey, tell us about this last piece.
So the last piece is a tango, and it's originally written by Albanese. Albanese, I butchered that.
Albanese,
I
yeah.
don't know. Anyway.
Albanese? Wouldn't it be with a Z? With beneath? He was Catalan, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it would be Albanese.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what.
Sure.
Hey, that's how we're gonna say
Okay,
it.
Albanese.
Albanese.
Great. It's transcribed by Fritz Kreisler, who is, you know, the godfather of violin pieces and technique and writing and everything. And fun fact, I played this on my 100th birthday recital because Albanese died in 1909.
Oh, really? Wow.
So fun fact.
You know, and I didn't know that he wrote much for violin. I know he wrote a tremendous amount for guitar.
Yeah.
Which makes sense that he would then write for
there's
those
a lot, and
instruments.
Chrysler's transcribed several pieces for violin and piano.
Ah.
There's at least 3 that I know of.
Awesome.
So,
Well, shall we dance?
let's dance.
Let's do this thing.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Dawn, for being here today with us.
Thank you so much.
You've been with us here at Cassia when you've accompanied the choir.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come back anytime.
I'm just gonna live here now.
Hey, that works.
Okay, great.
We got the air conditioner on finally. I just stopped sweating.
Did you? I just started.
Oh, well, there were a couple measures in that had me sweating as well, let's be honest. But thank you, thank you, thank you. There is no gracious and easy way to do this. So I'm just going to walk around. If you've liked what you've heard, make sure you click share. If you didn't like what you heard, don't tell anybody. It'll be our little secret, okay? Thank you. Tune in next week when we have Tim Marquette from Point Park. Do you know Tim? He's great. Where we have Tim. He's the dean of the voice department there. He's going to bring us a recital of standards and Broadway. It's going to be great. So tune in next week at 12:15. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
This is the longest walk in history back to the cell phone.